And now they marry later, have smaller families, and they have access to family planning so they can have the size of family they want. Fertility rate in Bangladesh has dropped by over 2/3 since 1971, down to a little under replacement value. Empowered people by better nutrition. Farmers are 80% mechanized, double the rate in some nearby countries,
Give
using
me
improved seeds and fertilizer and land
um
management.
I need to
Food
have a
self-sufficiency is possible
uh
unless there's a huge flood or cyclone.
uh I need
People are empowered
the
by
instrumental
access to
background
security from
for
floods
in between
and
the
cyclones. Cyclone shelters, hundreds of them all over the place. So a cyclone hits now, it's not 500,000 dead people, it might be 10. And that's sad, but it's a huge difference. Bangladeshi people empowered by education. Adult literacy, 78% and rising. Smaller families now uh, have more resources per child and better access to education, better educating their kids. I could go on and on, but I think I've made my point here. Empowered people, empowered labor can and are building a better future right now as we sit here on this Zoom call, a better future in Bangladesh. So my point is to show that real empowerment of labor, real empowerment of people is much broader than we may think. Often, when we think of empowering labor, we think of strengthening unions. I certainly do, and I support that. Strengthening unions to give workers a more efficient voice for higher wages, safer workplaces, fairer and more respectful treatment by management, better skills development. I agree with all of that. I was in Bangladesh when Rana Plaza collapsed. Some of you may remember that disaster over a decade ago. 1,100 plus people killed, 2,500 injured when this massive factory just collapsed. That showed the need for workers to have voices. But the example of Bangladesh shows that building better future for labor is about more than just unions. Unions are important; they're a part of this, but empowering people uh, means healthier people, better educated people, people with better and access to good and nutritious food, people better able to determine their family size, people secure from the ravages of nature, the cyclones and floods which hit Bangladesh. So, as you undertake your summit today, I hope you will consider how you, as individuals, I hope you will consider how you, working through your respective organizations, can help empower people in the broadest sense so they truly can better build better futures for themselves and their families. I hope you will consider the lessons I just shared from Bangladesh of what empowered people can do. This is not theoretical, this is real. So, these are a few thoughts I wish to leave with you as you undertake this summit discussion today. Thanks to everybody. Thank you, Nathan.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm going to pull up the next speaker here. And Grace, who do
Yes,
we have up as our next
yes,
speaker?
Nathan, please, I don't want to be disrespectful with our chairman and founder of the leadership. So I want to introduce his biography, okay? Mr. Golan Robani Nayam Bangali is an international human rights lawyer with extensive experience practicing law at the Supreme Court of Bangladesh. He's also a licensed foreign legal consultant with the California State Bar. Not only he's a distinguished leader, but he's often regarded as a leader of leaders. He introduced a groundbreaking political philosophy known as social work politics. aiming to bridge the gap between humanitarian service and political leadership. As a pioneer of this thought, he also played a key role in founding the political school in Bangladesh. As the founder and chairman of the School of Leadership, Gholam Rabbani IAM Bangladesh advocates for the integration of moral values into leadership. He firmly believes that without ethics and integrity, leadership qualities lose their true value. Please welcome our chairman and founder, Mr. Gholam Rabbani.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Grace. And I am so honored to have the opportunity to speak in front of representatives from at least 25 countries around the world. This dialogue and virtual summit is part of our monthly high-profile program, which includes many dignitaries, scholars, teachers, and diplomats like yourself. I'm also privileged to have our chief guest, Den Mossena, with us today. Mossena addressed real empowerment of labor. And I just want to share his little biography here to you. I think our moderator missed correctly to introduce our chief guest. We are deeply honored to welcome Ambassador Den Mossena as our chief guest today, a distinguished former United States Foreign Service officer and member of the Senior Foreign Service. Ambassador Mossena served with great distinction as the U.S. Ambassador to Angola 2007 to 2010 and Bangladesh in 2011 to 2015. During his tenure in Bangladesh, he made history by visiting all 64 districts of the country. Everywhere he traveled, he witnessed firsthand the dedication and resilience of Bangladeshi people, farmers, village, women, teachers, medical workers, street vendors, shopkeepers, business people, and ready-made garments workers too, all striving together to build a peaceful, secure, prosperous, healthy, and democratic Bangladesh. We have chosen Ambassador Mossena not only because his diplomatic service, but also because of his deep understanding and observation of the key issues and opportunities in Bangladesh. He is more than a diplomat. He is a compassionate leader who believes in meaningful change through empathy and action. So we are really so delighted. And our topic is empowering labor with dignity and honor for a better future. Today, the world is observing International Labor Day. So we are celebrating this day today. And I'm originally from Bangladesh, and I'd like to raise our voice and share our pride. And Den Mossena already mentioned a few things. We are incredibly proud of our garments, apparels, and textile industry. Our skilled workers have made Bangladesh the second largest garments exporters in the world. And I also want to share my background a little bit, that I began my organizational career through a trade union, which provided me with the opportunity to work for the labor. And I used to work with International Labor Organization, ILO, while I was a student. I have a strong connection with Labor Federation and feel a deep empathy for them because I believe that labor power is the strongest force in the world. When discussing empowerment or building leadership, we must focus on skill, development, personal capacity, productivity, and dignity too. The labor force represents the majority group in the country. However, corporate owners and business leaders hold the most power in the society. There is a lack of representation for the labor class, and workers have no decision-making authority. While we often pay lip service to labor rights, we fail to take significant steps towards their empowerment. It is crucial that we see workers represented in sectors while they need to have a voice. So School of Leadership is also working for better future for labor by ensuring their participation in decision-making. So we want to make them leader of the country, leader of the governments, leader of the industry, leader of our hardcore sector. So just I'm giving a simple data. In Bangladesh, 114 million people are working force. Just imagine. And I'm also just giving you an example, the whole scenario of the world. Last year, world GDP was $104 trillion. So if our labor force, I mean workers, stop their work for a day, so we'll lose $406 billion for a day. Just think. I'm also eager to hear your stories. All are attended here as an international leader from your different countries. This event will provide a platform to exchange views, share our strength and weakness, and discuss potential solutions together. So as the chair of this summit and the initial speaker, I don't want to take up too much time, as it is important for us to hear all of our voices, your voices, and I will now hand over the proceeding to Master of Ceremony or moderator who is conducting the program. Please.
Yes.
Moderator, yeah, you can proceed.
Yes. Thank you.